Dignitaries, spectators, and demonstrators will flood the streets of D.C. for the inauguration and the Women's March the next day. Law enforcement will be watching over them all. As Mark Seagraves tells us now, some will be keeping an eye on police, too, amid questions about what their body cameras can capture. Mark?
Now that's right. During civil rights and First Amendment groups are concerned that police will be overprotective during the inauguration and may infringe upon the constitutional rights of the demonstrators. As for those body cameras, it's against the law for police to turn them on when they are simply monitoring protesters. Every D.C. patrol officer is armed with a body-worn camera, but those cameras won't be turned on during the inauguration unless the officer is required to take action. If they are simply monitoring the crowds, those cameras will remain off.
Those cameras shouldn't be on. The police shouldn't be allowed to surveil First Amendment activity, and our concern around the availability of body cameras, what is done with that data, who looks at that data, what that data is used for.
While the American Civil Liberties Union doesn't want police videotaping the demonstrators, they're making it easier for the demonstrators to videotape the police. They've launched a new app, Mobile Justice, which allows citizens to report police in real time if you think they're violating someone's constitutional rights.
The more people who are watching, the less incidences of collision between the police and protesters.
Civil liberties groups won't be the only ones watching the police. The government will be watching as well. The head of the D.C. Office of Police Complaints says he'll have teams in the crowds.
We're going to have 5 mobile field teams. They are going to be monitoring various routes of the parade route. They're going to be wearing distinctive clothing and armbands so people will be able to recognize them. They will be equipped with audio and video recording devices. And most of the monitors that will be participating in the inauguration are investigators in my office.